So hi, welcome to our next channeling. So this is channeling number 7. So let's see if we're channeling a masculine energy or a feminine energy. Welcome back. Okay, we're channeling a feminine energy. 9 of Cups, beautiful. So we have the 9 of Cups here. So this feminine, I mean, look at her, yeah? If you identify as this feminine, you are very happy at the moment. The 9 of Cups is all about wish fulfillment. It's all about being content in your life at the moment, being happy. Let's put her here. Yeah, so let's see. Let's look into the energies. Yeah, this is for my divine masculines who want to check out their divine feminine. And also for my cross watchers, the divine feminines who want to know about herself. Yeah, so please apply it to your situation. Let's look into what is the energy at the moment for this channeling number 7. What is the energy at the moment for this divine feminine? Okay, I'm taking, like, I don't know why I want to take this card, but you know, I always grab the energies as they come. So let's see the energies at the moment. Oh my gosh, we had this coming out in one of our readings, right? Wow, I love when this happens. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay guys, so this card fell out. There is a reading I did, the last reading, I think, was it, where the heart-shaped, yeah, I think it was last reading. I had a pile where this card came out, so you might check out that pile. There might be a message in there for you as well, okay? Just want to say that when cards are repeating, this is when I know that, you know, I channel the same energy. So if you have drawn, or if you were drawn to that pile in that reading, this is very important, and channeling number 7 might be important for you as well. Okay, so we have this remembering card, and then this, I always say this all-seeing eye to that. It's like a gateway or an energy of a gateway. I feel, you know, we're speaking about the divine feminine that's very content, and then we have remembrance and the gateway. This divine feminine has jumped timelines. That means that, you know, she's gone through some kind of matrix gate where, you know, if you ascend in a spiritual way, you can basically jump timelines, and you come into a timeline where your wishes are fulfilled. So some kind of wish, some kind of manifestation of that divine feminine has come true. So basically, I see this remembering as a portal between two worlds, and basically she jumped into a timeline or another world where her wish, her manifestation has been brought into 3D. Okay. Now many of you ask, well, how can I jump timelines? Well, you know, you cannot jump timelines. That's automatically happening by the universe, you know. Those are like gateways where, I mean, you could see it, you know, some people call it dimensional jump. Yeah, but this always depends on what you believe in. I find that topic fascinating. I really love talking about those things. Because it could be possible that with every decision that we're making, right, we can jump timelines. We can jump, maybe, you never know, yeah? You can jump maybe through different manifestations of yourself in certain different universes. We never know, yeah? So I want to use my imagination, and if I say that here, that means especially that this divine feminine has managed through imagination and through manifestation to make one of her dreams come true. And that's a big point. Yeah, that's a big point. Let me see what this means. Like, show me what this means. The remembering, in this case, I mean, I want to interpret it differently than what I did in last time in the pile, where there was a message that was a little bit different. Here the message is that when you remember how, it's like remembering how the path towards that goal was, you know, it's seeing how much you accomplished. It's seeing how much of yourself you put in there and how much confident you can be, because I feel this feminine here had a lot of confident issues. I feel this feminine was bullied, because that's what always happens when someone is very spiritual. There's a lot of bullying and not understanding of people in the surroundings going on. That's always how it is, you know. I love, by the way, how beautiful these cards, the backside of these cards fit to that card. You see that? The same colors. I love when that happens. Yeah, that tells me that this divine feminine is very aligned with the timeline she's living in. So with her present moment, she has she sees now the path to her manifestation that she has walked, the path, you know, how hard it has been. And it's kind of like a seeing with this all-seeing eye. It's seeing how much you have been through and how persistent you were on the way. So this divine feminine is now coming into her confidence. She's now coming into her contentment. She's now coming into her happiness. Yeah, this is stepping into contentment and being happy with yourself, with whatever you manifested, knowing the path that you walked. So this is very nice to see. It's a very content energy. So let's see, we have, oh my gosh, yes. What was I saying? Manifesting dreams. My dreams are coming true. That's what she's saying. Yeah. And this is the remembrance. Seeing, you know, we see here someone working hard and putting in hard labor. And also, if you talk about the divine feminine, hard labor, it doesn't always have to mean that you have to do, or you do hard labor in the 3D only. Yeah. Jumping timelines, meaning like really manifesting things into the 3D and really being united with spirit is one of the it's one of the hardest tasks that a divine feminine can walk, because as we know, divine feminines are the front runners. You know, as we know, divine feminines are very inclined with the spiritual world. So the divine feminine is mostly the leader of the spiritual realm, whereas divine masculine is more the leader of the 3D world, of the real world. And so manifesting these dreams and really jumping into, you know, coming out of this matrix and jumping into timelines where your dreams are manifesting, you know, you have to be consistent with what you want. You have to work on yourself. You have to identify with your shadow side. You have to balance out the masculine and the feminine. You cannot just manifest anything by just sitting there. I mean, she's doing that now after she has manifested her dreams. But before, you know, you need a continually, like, talking to spirit. You need to really immerse into the spiritual world. You need to let go of yourself, and you need, you know, of your, I don't know how to express it, but you really need to immerse into this whole being of a divine feminine. That's really true. And then we have stepping into stillness. My power is in the majesty of stillness. This is the power of being on your own. And you can only jump timelines. And that's what I can tell you. Yeah. You can only do that and manifest things into reality if you by yourself. If you carry other energies, and I'm not meaning energies that you share with spirit guides. I'm meaning energies of people in the 3D that you carry. As we know, as a divine feminine, we always carry a lot of energy from people around us. we have to clean them, you know, that's normally what a divine feminine is doing. That's why a lot of times when we are in places where there are a lot of people with a lot of negative energy, we can hardly stand there and sit there, you know, we have to go. Or sometimes, you know, you can see that, especially as like a lot of divine feminines are introverts, you know, and you can, I mean, there's an openly talk about introverts being uncomfortable in you know, situations where there are a lot of people, party situations, where there's a lot of mixed energy, because you can hardly divide all the energies and really sort out which energies you want to take on and which energy you want to leave. Because as a divine feminine, you always, like, energy is flowing through that body, yeah, constantly. That's if you are a pure divine feminine, that's what happens. And only in stillness, when your energy is very clean, like when your energy is only this of yours and spirit, basically, that's when this is happening most of the time. That's when you really immerse into the spiritual world, and that's when, you know, those miracles happen. It's not just that you can snap and say, okay, tomorrow, you know, I have another job, or I have a better job, I have the job that I want, or, you know, it's also a lot of believing, yeah. And I feel this pile is very much about a divine feminine who's not really present in the 3D world. Like, she is there, yes, she also you know, is of course you know, there, but this divine feminine we're talking about, channeling number 7, is very, very much inclined with the spiritual world. That's why all those manifestation is coming, and that's why also this all-seeing eye is on her side, because you know, you have to dive like into the spiritual realm in order to understand many things of spirit, and you can only do that by, you know, being on your own, by stepping into stillness and really blocking out the energies around you. Otherwise, this is not happening. And this divine feminine has accomplished this, and embarking on it, on an adventure. I savor the wonders of the world. This is about being curious always. This is about, you know, not giving up on your dreams. This is about, even if there is like here this desert, and, you know, she is like coming from, we see she's coming from the desert, and then you see her traveling here. This is about really traveling through your dreams and really holding on to those dreams and to those manifestations of your future, and really believing in yourself and not giving up just because other people tell you your dream is too far-fetched, your dream is too far gone, you will never gonna manifest this into reality, you will never gonna have this, because it's not realistic. And that's why I also have my Delulu channels, because a lot of people, that's what they always say, you know, you cannot manifest this, you cannot meet your celebrity crush, because how should you do that, and why should you manifest this? Those are all things, you know, the divine feminine pile, channeling number 7 is blocking this out. And that's why she has come to this point in her life where she is very content, because if she looks back on the path now, she can see now why all of this burden was necessary, why all of this, also, you know, a lot of people coming in and out of her life, you know, in this process of awakening and moving on in this spiritual journey, yeah. So let's see how this looks like in the 3D world for this divine feminine. Let's look how this looks in the 3D world for this divine feminine. And I really love these cards, and I want to use them here. This is, wow, the Queen of Swords. Yes, that's like knowing her boundaries. That's like speaking her truth. That's like holding on to the sword of truth, even if other people tell you this is not the truth, what you're thinking. This is some kind of fairy tale. This is something what you want to manifest. It's not coming true. You also see how the colors match again. Look, isn't it gorgeous? Wow, I want to put this as a thumbnail because I really love this. Look at this. She remembers who she is. This is also the portal of, you know, walking through spirit and seeing who you are for who you are as a soul, on a soul level. You know, this is especially important for all my twin flames. Knowing where you belong to, knowing who you are, speaking her truth and never giving up. You know, this is someone in 3D that has really spoken up, this has manifested her dreams and never giving up on her dreams. And even if there are a lot of people that, you know, say the opposite, or say, no, this is not possible, or why are you doing this, or, you know, why are you opening this channel, or why are you opening this new business of yours, or why are you creating this art? You know, there's always people like biggering in her surroundings. That's normal if you are a divine feminine with that kind of power. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Look at this. Oh my gosh. So now this is this card, you know, she's sitting on her throne. She has manifested this wand, yeah. And the Ace of Wands is the most passionate card. This is like the spark. This is the, you know, the spark that this divine feminine knows now who she is. She knows where she belongs, and she can now manifest this. And we have this beautiful sun. That's the enlightenment. That's the, you know, that's exactly this card again. This card embodies both of these cards, because this all-seeing eye is the sun. Because the sun speaks of, oh, I want to take this too, speaks of illumination, yeah? The sun speaks of illumination. She is now illuminated by spirit. She is now all-seeing. She is now knowing who she is. And with that knowledge, and only with that knowledge, she can manifest her dreams. You know, it's about remembering who you are on a soul level. It's about co-creating with spirit, and that's what the Ace of Wands is all about. And I mean, this is beautifully shown in this card. And on a 3D level, it means that you speak your mind, you speak up, you say what you want, you believe in yourself, and you manifest, you go for it. You manifest the passion that you want, that one stick that you're holding. This could be your dream person, you know, this could be your twin flame that you're holding, that you want to manifest into reality. This could be the job that you want, the hobby that you want, whatever this spark is, whatever that you're, you know, whatever this divine feminine is going for. That's what she's manifesting. And look how these gorgeous cards, and she will be successful. Look at those cards. I mean, hello, those feminine depiction, they are also beautiful. That's like a card for divine masculines. They probably look at this card like, oh, yeah, the Six of Wands, you know, that's a card of being successful in reality. This means that, and I just want to say that because now a lot of, you know, people would say, okay, but then this divine feminine must be someone successful in reality, in 3D. No, because, you know, it always depends on the view, on how you view it. Because, you know, if we know that the divine feminines are the ruler of the spiritual realm, having success is about, of course, manifesting this dream into reality. But the feminine has more success if she manifests like immaterial things into reality, like happiness and laughter and wisdom, and not things that are tangible, because that's the success of the divine masculine. Yeah, that's why sometimes divine feminines switch energies to the divine masculine energies, right? Because in order to manifest tangible things, in order to manifest careers into life, and you know, this is about something, it could also be her soul work. If her soul work is something, you know, where you need tangible things in order to go in the soul work. Let's say, you know, her soul work is to create art. Then, of course, she has to come into masculine energy and create this maybe platform first where she shows her art. But that's part of a masculine cycle, you know, as divine feminine and divine masculines, we're always switching energies, guys, right? You know that. This feminine is completely in feminine energy at the moment, yeah? And that's why I'm saying switching timelines is when you come back to your original essence, and then the universe finds a timeline for you. And I don't know if I should say it like it's a conscious switch, or it's something where it's possible, yeah? There's something in the timeline, however you want to see what the timeline is, where consciously it's now possible for her to manifest whatever she wanted, but it's more about immaterial things like, you know, happiness, love, and things all around that, yeah? And she switches that in order for her, then this is possible, yeah? When you're blocked and when you are, you know, now some people would say, I try to think how I communicate this in the best way, because now I hear people saying, you know, what if then I can manifest everything into reality? Yes, you can, but you know, the 3D realm, the tangible things like houses, cars, jobs and stuff like that, this is the realm of the divine masculine. As a divine feminine, you can be as successful as, like, of course, in that as well. But, you know, then you have to manifest a lot in the divine masculine energy. And that's also where you leave out your divine feminine side, and you're not really switching timelines then in order for make other immaterial things possible, because the divine feminine is the ruler of the spiritual realm. To be completely immersed into spirit and manifesting means she's part of that spiritual world. You're completely immersed into spiritual world. It means it doesn't mean you stand outside the 3D, but 3D is not that important anymore. It is as it is, guys. And I see here 3 feminines. So this is like she is really in her beautiful feminine power. Yeah, she's probably also attracting a lot of masculine energy at the moment. Like her twin flame will be very drawn to her at the moment. Like if you are a divine masculine watching this and you know this is your twin flame, then you are very drawn to your feminine, because this is how she looks like to you, you know, like a woman on that throne, and really you know, taking you in, like leading you to her, towards her. Yes, and we have the 4 of Cups. You see how, you know, this girl or woman, this is like, I see this as the inner child holding the cup of love, you know, holding it and really believing in herself, believing in her power, and also believing in the things that you know, where the divine feminine has been hurt in the past. I feel this is also an overcoming of a lot of energies, a lot of stuff that happened in the past where the divine feminine was not wanted. Because the 4 of Cups is an energy of being not wanted, you know, being on the wrong, like to the wrong time at the wrong place, or to the right place at the wrong time. And so, you know, she is now remembering, she's now seeing that after her transformation. Yeah, and this is where she is in this complete state of contentment now and happiness, where she has manifested a lot of things. So let's see what's going on. Let me see what I'm doing now. Let me see what's going on at the moment with the divine masculine, or in romance. Let's look at her love life. Let's look at this divine feminine's love life. What's going on here with her suitor, or with the person that she's waiting on? This could be you if you are a divine masculine watching, or this could be, you know, if you're watching for yourself, divine feminine. We look into your person. Yeah, so we have a 2 of Swords. There has to be a decision still made. But I'm seeing that, you know, switching this timeline has been like, you know, from one timeline to the other one. It kind of has brought also truth to the divine masculine. That's what I'm seeing as well. This is like, you know, they're receiving the truth from the universe. They're receiving the answers from the universe. Yes, and justice will be served. This is the angels overwatching this. This also tells me that, you know, this divine feminine is very looked out for by spirit. A lot of swords here. And we saw the Queen of Swords, you know, a lot of truth that has been spoken. A lot of truth that has been delivered to the divine masculine as well. I feel the more you are content with yourself as a divine feminine, the more you remember who you are on a soul level, the more you immerse with the spiritual realm, the more truth comes to your divine counterpart. The more truth is presented to them. And this is also part of an equal give and take, right, with the Justice card. The Justice card is also them finding their path, wanting to bring justice. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is no joke. Like, this is also the masculine fighting for this divine feminine. They're going to fight. Yeah. I feel also this, wow. This is like, you know, her also knowing that there is, we talk about the angel realm that's fighting for this divine feminine because she has remembered her soul. She has seen the truth. And she speaks her truth. You know, the justice is also about speaking her truth. And being, this is also the card of the, you know, being immersed into the spiritual realm and, you know, sending out the sword of truth to your divine masculine. And the divine masculine, if you see this person as the divine masculine, also holding these two swords of truth and wanting to come and fight for the divine feminine. Wow. Wanting to speak up, wanting to communicate, because the swords is also about communication. So this here, this masculine that is very drawn to channeling number 7 feminine, will speak their truth soon. They will speak up. They want to talk their truth, yes, because they want to come together. It's like in the spiritual realm as souls, they're also already walking side by side. This is the soulmate card, the 6 of Cups. This is this card of, look at how beautiful. It's like them being equally. This is also this card. Them being equal partners. Yeah? This divine masculine is also remembering who they are. It's like they also go through that gate. It's kind of like when the divine feminine goes through the gate, emerges with spirit, you know, is seeking justice for herself. It's kind of also she's seeking justice for the divine masculine, and the divine masculine is being equaled up. You see this? They are equal. This is when both people also have worked on themselves and have immersed themselves into this journey. This is really, really beautiful. This is like a fighting for each other, a fighting for their love, knowing the truth, knowing they are protected by spirit, and wanting to walk together in the 3D realm. Yeah, beautiful. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. This is an offer coming in. Wow. This is beautiful. This is an offer coming from the divine masculine. This could be a message they're sending. This could be like a love offer. This is the Knight of Romance. Okay, so let's look. I want to look into the romance and love oracle cards. So let's look into this, because I really I love this beautiful reading. It's gorgeous. Show me about this divine feminine channeling number 7 and her divine partner. Let's call it divine partner, because not many of you identify as a twin flame. Yeah, so let's call divine partner. We have boundaries. Love may challenge your boundaries. Protect them. Look at this. I love these cards. I want to show you. Yeah, this is about the masculine and the feminine creating these boundaries around themselves, because we see the bed here. The bed, this is them Like, you know, they could dream of each other. They're very close at the moment. Like, we see this also here, this contentment of the divine feminine is really drawing in this divine masculine. And with the bed in the middle of the, like, of this card, it's like they're united. Yeah, it could be that you're still not united in 3D, but you're united definitely in the spiritual realm. And it's like they're creating the boundaries so that no one can actually shake the foundation of this connection. And we've seen it with the Six of Cups. This is the Six of Cups energy. What else? We have alone time. Spend some time alone. It will help you gain clarity on your relationship. Yes, and that's what we've seen, that only in this alone time she can do that. Only in this alone time. So this feminine here has been through a lot of alone time in order to achieve this. Look at how beautiful. In order to achieve this. Yeah, this divine feminine has spent a lot of time, especially there is still separation going on in the physical world, in the 3D realm. There is alone time for both of them, yes. Because they need to keep their own boundaries. We have settling. Avoid settling for less than you would deserve in love. Wow. Yeah, and that's why I feel this feminine has been alone, and she remembers this. You know, this is also the remembrance that she's doing on seeing why she needed to create these boundaries. It's like she's seeing now with feeling that her divine masculine is close. She's seeing now that why all this alone time and this was necessary, because she didn't want to settle for less. She didn't want to settle for less than the Nine of Cups, because the Nine of Cups is her wish fulfillment. And one of her wish fulfillments was being with this counterpart. And she draws in this counterpart very much, but there's still some time, you know, in the 3D where the two have to be separated. We have something is hidden from you, someone isn't being truthful. And that's what we've seen, yeah? That's what we've seen. That's why the divine feminine has to go through that portal, or had to go through that portal, because she had to speak her truth. I feel with the secrets, you know, it could be that it could be that this is still part of why the divine masculine has not stepped up to her timeline yet, because there's still some truth that he has to acknowledge. And we have seen that in the cards, right? We have seen that with these two swords. And we have attraction. Yes, you are attracting the right person at the right time into your life. And again, we see this powerful divine feminine, like in all these pictures here. There is this divine feminine, yeah? And here where the two have their time of being together, we see there's still you know, boundaries and secrets that have to be resolved. So I still see some time here where there needs to be a lot of work on speaking the truth and you know, creating the boundaries on the divine masculine end. Because we have a very content and happy divine feminine here. She is remembering all her need, why she needed it alone time, why, you know, because she wanted to attract this masculine, and because she didn't want to settle for less than what she deserves, yeah? Very beautiful. Okay, so let's see more what the universe has to say. I also want to get, let me see. I want to see what happens next. Yeah, let me see what is blocked still here. Let's see what is still blocking. Let's see if we find out more if what's still blocking this union in 3D. Yeah, because we've seen the union of the inner children is already there. The blockage is like not in 5D anymore. Can I see what is still blocking this union in 3D here of this divine couple? We have denial. Yeah, this is the secrets. Yeah, this is speaking of perhaps you are insisting that reality be something other than what it is. What are you refusing to see? It's better to live in truth than a lie. See, it's this reading, channeling number 7, is all about the truth, acknowledging the truth and seeing the truth for what it is. If you've been putting a false front to make money, it's time to remove that mask. So the masculine, there's still, as what we said, there are still things going on that they are denying. What else is blocking this union at the moment still? Okay, we have unstable. There have been a lot, can you see that? There have been a lot of ups and downs. Financing, like finances can be a point, unstable finances on either side. As I told you, I think the unstable side is on the divine feminine side because she has totally immersed into the spiritual realm. And as I said before, you know, the thing about this is that the divine feminine is the ruler of the spiritual realm, and she has completely immersed in that, and that's why she could jump timelines and make her dreams coming true bit by bit. But the thing is, you know, if you immerse completely in the spiritual realm, you sometimes forget also to work on the 3D realm because you have to switch into masculine energy for that as well, right? So I feel the unstable point is here on the divine feminine side. And then we also had this card coming out that says embrace the wisdom of the unknown. So there's still a fear here on both ends. I feel this is on the divine feminine and on the divine masculine side of really going for it in 3D, like really embracing these two different worlds. Yeah, the masculine of really speaking up, speaking their truth, because we have seen that, right? Where is this card of them speaking their truth? I want to see if I can still find it. Yeah, look at this. It's like the masculine, yeah, having to make a decision on like speaking up. And then we have justice, yeah, making it equal. That's the unstable side that still has to happen. And this is the denial that the masculine has to accept for himself, like really fight for the truth, really see the truth. And this is, yeah, both of them stepping out into the unknown. Isn't that crazy? It's exactly what I put down before the cards. It's like both of them walking into the unknown, walking to their house together. And, you know, isn't that cute? I love that. Beautiful. So let's see what portal. Okay, next up, I want to see what portal is opening soon for this divine feminine. Channeling number 7. We have the Oracle of Portals. So what portal is opening soon for this divine feminine? What portal is opening soon for this divine feminine? And we're taking this card. And I also want to get advice from Spirit to that, to end this reading here. I didn't do charms today, but I want to do these readings different, you know. I don't want to do the channeling always the same. So next time I'm using charms again. So let's see. What is Spirit saying? Like this is affirmations from Spirit for this divine feminine, and that's how we end this reading. So what portal is the divine feminine coming through? Oh my gosh. Oh my. This is crazy. Look at this. Yeah, celestial realm. I mean, she's immersed into that. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly this card. Like the spiritual world is open to her, especially the angelic realm. It's like she steps in and out of there. And the next portal, you know, what I see here with the celestial realm, I want to read it as well, but what portal is opening soon for this divine feminine is she really get the keys to the angelic realm. This is beautiful. But I want to read it, what it means for the 3D, you know, because this is beautiful. Like, look at this. It's like the angel really, really are here. Channeling number 7 is really looked over by the angels. not looked over in the sense of they look away, you know, but forgetting or something. It's looked over, like, wow. It says angels are inviting you to enter into their celestial realm of light. Isn't that crazy? This is like, you know, because she is this happy and she is completely immersed into spirit. It's like, you know, she gets the key to this celestial realm. Also known as the angelic realm and the realm of heaven, the celestial realm wants to bless you with the most powerful healing guidance and divine orchestration available. Look at this. This is like the dream that this divine feminine has the longest, like what she really wants and is deserving to be having. The angels make that happen for her because she worked together with going through that portal, remembering who she is. She co-created with spirit, and she also co-created with the angelic realm, because we have seen it with the Justice card. Yeah, we have seen it. Wait a minute, where's this card? And I was showing you this, right? This card. We've seen the angels here watching over this. This is beautiful. Wow. Like, this is one of the highest honors you can get as a divine feminine. Like, I don't even know if this was possible. Angelic support is not restricted to any one religious tradition or faith. Angels are currents of divine aliveness and wisdom. If the singular divine consciousness is the sun, archangels are the colored beams of light as they refract through raindrops to form a rainbow. Oh my gosh! They're still the same light, just temporarily differentiated so we can perceive the lights in various qualities. You can ask angels to shine their powerful light on you and your life to create changes for your truest and most powerful good. Look at this. That's exactly what we said. And look at this. Where do I have this card of this divine feminine where she sits on the throne with the sun here? This is who she is. She remembered her essence. It's angelic. This is gorgeous. And it's not even the Empress, because what I see here is an Empress. But it's not even the Empress card. It's the Ace of Wands. Because she wanted that one thing so much. She immersed with spirit. She co-created with spirit. And that's also in 3D, giving up on a lot of things. You cannot co-create with spirit. We've seen that with that unstableness. Where is it? You cannot co-create with spirit when, you know, you co-create on the 3D realm as well. Where's this card? I cannot. Is it here somewhere? Yeah, here. The unstableness. Yeah? That she is still having in the 3D. That's normal. It's part of this creation, because you cannot go into masculine energy, co-create with spirit all what you need in 3D, and then also co-create with the angelic realm in the spiritual world in order to jump timelines to make your dreams come true. It's just not, you cannot, you're just human. You know, you cannot like co-create everything. That's not possible. Those people don't exist. Like, no. You know? We also have our shadow sides, but this divine feminine managed to enlighten so much of her truth. I want to put this here because I love it. So much of her truth that she's part of the angelic realm. Wow, love this. To allow the support to arrive, close your eyes and relax. Imagine you are stepping through the portal in the card's image. See and sense yourself transforming into light energy. Let go of worry as much as you can and let yourself merge with the celestial light that naturally restructures and recharges your energy field, providing the transformation, wisdom, and healing you need. And that's what she did. Wow. Step into the celestial realm now to recharge your batteries, heal your body and emotions, and recalibrate your internal guidance system. And return as often as you like. So she gets the key to the angels. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, wow. Let's see what Spirit also wants to affirm. You polish your mirror for perfect clarity. Yes, this is about, you know, 21 is always an ending of a cycle. This is about, she has gained her clarity. She knows now who she is. She remembers her soul essence. She knows she can be content. She knows all the miracles of the universe. You know, this is about spirit acknowledging this. Yeah, because if you look in the mirror, you also have to work through a lot of shadow sides. It's not just that you switch timelines and you're like happy-go-lucky and you're like, oh yeah, let's go to another timeline to make my dreams come true. No, you have to go through the guts. You have to go through so much stuff. You have to be alone. You will lose a lot of people in your surroundings. There is no one there. You won't have a boyfriend that's, you know, that's holding you or something. This feminine has done that everything on her own. You cannot reach the celestial realm if you are constantly surrounding yourself with other people, as much as we wish that to be. But in order for a spiritual journey to really be successful and to get the mirror of truth, you have to do it alone. It's just like as it is, and this divine feminine has done it on her own. You decided to wake up, or else why did you draw me? Number 37. That's another, I feel those numbers are also important. And, you know, you decided to wake up. Yes, you decided to go on your own and to make that spiritual work, to work on yourself, to look into the mirror, to remember who you are, to also go through heavy stuff in this life. Yeah, because getting all these swords and sending it to the divine counterpart, you also have to know who you are. And the sword is also, you know, the shadow and the good side. It's about balancing out those two. So in order to balance out your shadow side, you gotta know it. You gotta step through your shadow side. This is not a feminine that's like sitting there and she has never been through any shit in her life. You know, that's just not happening. That's not how we ascend. Yeah, because this is an ascension process. Really beautiful. Wow. I would call this reading The Angels Are Awaiting You, because that's what it is. This is crazy. This is so sweet. Oh my gosh, I love this. Look at how beautiful this card is. I want to put this here because this is this feminine. Beautiful with the Ace of Wands. There's so much passion. We see that here as well, you know, the sun, that's a fire, and a lot of fire, a lot of passion. Like this feminine, if you want to tell her to go a different path, she would kick your ass. She would say, no, why should I? I'm this beautiful. And not in a bad way, you know, I know who I am. But before that, I had to go through a lot in order to see who I am. Gorgeous. So that's all what I'm having. I hope you really like these readings, my flamies. And yeah, let's see each other again in channeling number 8. And I'm saying goodbye for now. Bye bye.